I get two fantastic brothers. I don't consider them for be friends, both brothers. I will say Happy New Year to this wonderful gentleman here. I get for the Moriba Conte. We rolled out 2025 and now we're in 2026. Happy New Year, brother. For the Moriba staff writer, Calabash newspaper. It's a pleasure for getting at the program this morning.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year and 2026. We hope see.
So we go again, eh?
Yeah, we go again. 2025 now we go again.
Yes.
2026.
All right. I also get Francis DW Hottin, a brother as well. Good morning, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Reginald, and to all our listeners out there.
So that is the first bite. For the 2025 we look like for you in less than 1 minute. Quick one. Was it a very good year or a year we been get a lot of emotional roller coaster?
Well, I'm not gonna say I get some emotional roller coaster for 2025. I just think like it was a good year for me, although there has never been a time where somebody not get challenges in the life and everything. So, but one thing I can say, regardless of those challenges, I was able to achieve certain things them. And so I would say, yes, it's a good year for
achieve
me.
your goal, all you goal, or majority.
It's impossible for somebody to achieve all the goal we don't set out for a particular year.
Okay.
But you achieve certain amount and you think, say, yes.
But you think you get a pass mark?
Yes. I would say I get a pass mark.
All right. The same question, Francis DW Hottin. How 2025 been look like for you on a personal note?
For me, on a personal note, it started out fine. Then later on, I begin get issues them along the way, challenges them, personal ones them, then at the same time tragic ones them. But it was a year for me, and a year of challenge and a year of reflection for me. So I appreciate a lot, and I hope this year will come out to be much more better compared to the previous.
But you able for me to target them?
Well, some of them, not all of them.
You because get a pass mark?
No, I don't get a pass mark because of, like I said, because of the personal challenges and the tragedies that we face. Me, close towards the end of the year, make them a little bit difficult for me.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for. Some of them words and like we say, New Year they give you the opportunity for make you check who's how you stop the previous year and continue from there. So today we are going to review the biggest local news highlight for 2025. Somebody would say we did 2026. Well, yes, a lot of things in the way happen in the previous year we feel say we will talk about. So 2025 now year we will battle with a lot of things as a nation. Both good and bad, yeah. In the year 2025, we've been get Dutch fugitive when I just like the cars will become a major international issue. Of course, the Dutch government be request for in extradition. This now a drug lord now the entire world way. Well, reports come out say be this salon. We see pictures of Ian, the first family, and to the extent that the Dutch government get for request for make the go extradite time for go back. But up to now, later government pull them position say no, we'll not get just like the cars. We get Umar Sharif and all, and even Umar Sharif have not been. And also in the year 2025, we get the incident we been involved the ambassador to Guinea, the drug issue scandal around and seeing vehicle and all. And also we get the corridor holding saga. We see also the staff them at the company been go on strike, and then the company began for lay off over 1,000 workers. And we all know how that story. That all happened in 2025. The car power ship, at some point, the contract will end. We end, it takes some time. Government gave a unique gain for another year. We get this blackout here and there. Mpox as well is one of the issues that will happen in 2025. We battle the Mpox, but unfortunately for we as a country, we're able to kick Mpox before 2026. And then we get the Kush fight, the Kush pandemic. It was so tough to the point that a lot of youths lost their life. One thing with 2025 also being a massive burial. You see daily body all sign at its gates. People and they die, unidentified bodies. All of those are things that, and also the foreign trips of the president. President traveled 36 times in 2025. We'll talk about that one as well. And the Sheikh Steve instead of up till now not able for be completed yet. And then the Kokoro saga we happen at Parliament. Me and you know that the SLPP get the NDC, the First Lady, me get for sing param, the popular song when Kokoros in Parliament, all of them in there as well. So gentlemen, I mean among many, like I say, these are some of the things that we able for highlight. Like I say, a lot of other one they happen, government build bridges, according to Chief Minister, and commission over 8 bridge last year. And the Chief Minister also classified last year for being a year of progress, tangible progress, and all. So I'll throw the ball back to be within the studio for the among the many issues that they were highlight to. Which one you start? Just one we will start with for now. Can't to following self picking only one for start for talk, but and then we get the conversation going. Let's start with you quickly for the.
Yes, I think say you don't highlight several issues that will be happen now the country, but I think one of which will be like the just and also the Guinea ambassador. I think those are two stories where you can blend as one because they all get to do with the Gog saga and everything. And I think say I want to actually start with them because this is very crucial. This now one of the things them way a lot of people they say don't give you a negative impact. They actually paint a negative picture about Sierra Leone as how the country actually they. But I think this all backs around what in government not they do when they see they happen because we've been see these allegations become say this particular man when I just within a lawyer and them being spot with the first family now Tihun where them be attending church service. So from there pictures been surfaced now the social media outside it be actually there with the first family. From there we also see videos of later outside it also be the get phone attend party with government officials and everything. And since then the call has been for say this man is here and this man is a drug lord, and also the Dutch government be actually don't even call for and try for extradite him, and then we also don't send a letter to the Attorney General, the Minister of Justice, for later try for see how they will extradite him for come on this particular country. But waiting be happen after that to be suicide, the government been denying the allegation say you know there and everything. And to the extent that the Salon police say no, they're not getting any person with name just, but then get somebody way they think say carry the name as Umar Sharif. And I can still recall that the Inspector General of Police said will be actually then at the Minister of Information press conference the last time and actually say that the police don't commence investigation on the particular issue and they will try to see how they will actually bring this particular issue to rest. But as we speak, we don't actually know what the outcome of that investigation. Even as we see there the talk, the Sierra Leone police now come again to the public for tell we say, okay, well, we don't do investigation on this particular matter, and this is the outcome of the investigation. I think Sierra Leone deserve to know what's the outcome of that particular investigation, how they don't actually go for investigate the matter. Is it true about the just we they sitting at the country, the one is now Omar Sharif, how he relates to just and everything. And so these are questions the way Sierra Leoneans still continue for act because the Sierra Leone police don't left Sierra Leoneans in the dark. From where they commence this investigation, it's almost a year now. We don't get any outcome. And also the matter with the ambassador, where we been see say one of the utility vehicles of the ambassador in Guinea, then we actually do a shot there by the Guinean government or Guinean security, and then we found some substance where they believe say for be cocaine or so, and so that will be a serious issue again where they been therefore call the ambassador then back for can answer to questions them yeah, and also we see later they may replace her with Ambassador Yunkela with the current ambassador na Guinea there and everything. But what thing be happen? We see outside the minister of Foreign Affairs we say that they commence an investigation on this particular issue. But I think, say, I will tell you the outcome of the investigation has been the man has been exonerated from all of them wrongdoings today.
But yet he was relieved for off duty.
Yes, he was relieved from off duty, but he has been exonerated because I recall in the Minister of Information press conference, it was made clear that they not find anything tangible for actually say the ambassador then now actually he's responsible for that particular substance then that particular utility vehicle because they say the vehicle was actually yes belongs to the embassy but he not get anything for do with that particular thing. So he was exonerated at the end where a lot of Sierra Leoneans, a lot of people they ask questions about the independence of that particular investigation, about how they be able end up for come out with that investigation for say he has been exonerated and everything. So I think the questions again been there around all of those things. But one thing we actually pick out on all of those things now the negative impact way that thing they create to we country. You know, I was talking to a friend in Nigeria and quite recently, and we say, because you know, say when they talk then create, just say because say my man say the issue about
that in Nigeria,
yes, that in Nigeria PG. Say how about the issue about that cocaine, the cocaine in your country, the cocaine. I was like, we cocaine issue are talking about. Say, oh man, he said, you know, he say you have the Dodge. Cocaine laws in your country. I was like, man, this is not how is it? You know, I just try for talk to her in that kind of way, say, no, these are just some things they're making in social media, and sometimes this is not the true reality within at the ground. But I think say then Tia actually gets they contribute for paint salon image badly to the international community, because when they happen, it all over social media, and not even social media, even at the mainstream media. We see newspapers then carry the banner headlines about this particular individual being in Sierra Leone. So all of them see that they actually paint a negative picture about Sierra Leone to the international community. Where, so certain extent, even when I look at the list, we even include about the travel ban where the US do actually place Pawi. All of those things, some prosecutors can say, yes, we know say we get overstays of people where they do visa overstays and everything. But again, that's what where government can actually turn a blind eye to, can actually contribute to for the salon which they can pick here, because even when I look at the US list, I see them put with Somalia and other countries the way they are at war. I was like, come on, how can Sierra Leone, where a very peaceful salon,
how do we get there?
Yeah, how do we get there? How do we get to a list with those countries for letting them put we in a travel ban by United States of America?
I come back to you for
I think all of them think they are contribute for we actually do so.
I come back to you.
The bad image of Sierra Leone.
Thank you so much for the handle two issues already. But I come to Oti now. Like I say, we get a lot of issues there we go try for discuss this morning. Oti, in your own personal views, one you want for start with?
I'll go and start with the Kush saga. Start with
for 2025.
For 2025, because for me, I think it'd be very concerning, because the thing we bring me come inside journalism was activism. Will be the doer speaking, will be the them picking talk show for talk on picking behavior. So as I grow up, I tend for follow the trend. When you look at the data of how many people away die from the Freetown City Council, because after that data with the mayor pool, there was no other official data again, whoever come for track how many people will die from Kush. Okay, so looking at the epidemic, looking about how the drugs they come inside the country, how they pass through, the stories around this particular Kush saga where they happen. Before we begin, talk about the dead body first. Before begin, look at waiting at some of the things them where the authorities, them, especially the police and the other securities, them that they ignore a lot, is that a lot of chatter around the country don't state say the drugs that they come through road, they come through air. Most of it and then through road and through water, now drugs that they come. We see the missing abandoned ship where there be that missing boat where they found around Black Johnson, where they claim say was empty, and all the other
one they get saloon flag as well.
Where we get saloon flag, we talk about the 14 feet container truck where they catch now the librarian just after the librarian border, where they even go live stream about them thing and they. So we know the means we get for put thorough security on board. It's be interesting for me for last year was at the close to the end of the year, within November, December, now see the begin arrest Boku. For me, I call them mine on Kush dealer. Now the community, like the third party distributors, them because they're not the one that will actually they count the drugs. You see, they begin catch them and media where they sell Kush around, which was a very good venture, but very late because at that point in time, you don't get more than over 220, but plus people that we don't die from the pandemic. We see how the body then be the dump and at the street. Ministry of local government step in and say not to the work of Freetown City Council for do that. The mayor was just helping to keep the bodies off the street, by the way, as he claimed. So you find out, say, Boku young people then die, and it become alarming. A 10 out to date self is still alarming because you still get young people when they die from this pandemic. I lost a brother to these same drugs recently, where puts me off. I tell you, say this year was tragic for me because due to the fact that I get lots of young men them way na me age and where they below me age we die from this drug pandemic. And it went on and on and on and on. And you find out, say, Boku challenges them, they come about. Now, just the small, well, the local authorities, according to them, they are trying their best to capture. But you will find for me, they use one of the local distributors, not so the all normal, they're just for the arrest and prosecute, because now that they may see, they catch the small distributors, them, where they catch them, they arrest and prosecute. But me, if you ask me in my own sense, I'll tell you, say, me small IGO doing investigative journalism, will tell you, say, if you want to catch the big fish, they use the small fish for catch the big fish. Meaning, you can all try for see how you able to convince them, get and plead guilt, deal, say, if you decide for turn and give the person where they actually supply give you, then that's the way you see we catch one big person, because we still get the strong conviction, say there are a lot of people that were involved where they behind the scene, where they act in the normal and formal business system. So if we catch one big fish, bruh, it send a shocking wave to the rest of the community or the rest of the people where they import this drug into this country and deal with them. And the police, they try their best, but it's not enough, Regina, honestly. Why are they saying not enough? It's not enough because you they see after 1-2 days they go get up about in our community. People out they smoke the kush.
40, then catch somebody with 50 wrap of kush,
50
70
rap, 70
rap.
Then people that they pass with smoked car of them thing that they not to rap. For catch the distributor, the last time they be go. Last year, I don't know whether if it's in between June or July, May or June, whether we go catch that one of the labs them na Eastern around Frobe, yes. They went through there, but here was the catch. They always be they catch na the lab, they all na be worker. They not catch no big person. The workers themselves, the police no able find way for convince them. For turn who na the person we hire owner for more work na them place. I think these are some of the things them where the police for the first for they do, for they look into. So for make sure say they're able catch the big one there, because until you get one big one, for set an example with the rest of the other people that were involved in this pandemic will not back up.
All right. In 2025 as well, like I said, the chief minister holistically said a year of tangible progress. But again, the president was a lot of international recognition for President beyond a personal note, chairperson of ECOWAS, even though we don't think it's an international scene. Sitting also the UN Security Council as the chair, or the president of the UN Security Council. And we all know the kind of recognition where the president gets on the international stage. And all, even though we're not able to get up to now, we're not able to get hold of Yenga, we plenty of people they say President Bio before they're using goodwill office now ECOWAS for try for get a lasting agreement. But do you agree with the chief minister that 2025 was a year of tangible progress, courtesy of the thing that they want to make mention, President Bio, and achievements on the global stage and all, and how reflective has it been locally here for the let's start with you?
Well, you know, I might not know the yardstick where chief minister used.
The achievement and he say talk about inflation. He say inflation they don't. He talk about he talk about the president in recognition at the international scene. He talk about the price of rice don't go down. He talk about price of cement, transportation. These were some of the parameters that he used.
Our politicians, when they actually they talk, then they talk for the people clap for them and say, yes, you guys have done well.
Okay.
But for me, most times I can say, when you look at what in they say and what in they happen at the ground, you tend for say, no, this is not correct. Because sometimes, I can like when presidents can go outside, they go address a delegation or address a gathering. And when you hear president, they talk about salon. Sometimes I can wonder, say, hey, now, salon, are they so being president talk also? No, frankly speaking. And I think I give kudos to the speech writers of the president. They sabi write that particular speech, they bang. Then they write them to such an extent where they read them, they enjoy. If you don't oversee, go even cast salon for can live in a salon. Okay, but when you come in country, you see, say there are times when things are different. Okay, from what is actually happening, you know, and so chief minister talk about inflation. They talk about say we don't need a single jiggy. They talk about say
the price of rice
don't go down and everything and all, you know. when you look at all of those things,
They also talk about how the country don't attract tourism for camp.
when you look at all of those things, you look at that particular person where they live now, that particular village. Okay, you look at in status of living and everything. You go ask that particular living and they go tell you, say, for me for 2025, I don't think that it was a tangible progress as how the chief minister
He
claimed.
also say the economy. He talk about the economy, that the economy is stable now.
What is stable about cellular economy? You know, sometimes not for the lot of people that they paint a very bad, fake news or misinform. They misinform the public. What is stable about the economy? What is stable?
It's about economy doing well for the.
For me,
Of course, we have the
in
weakest
my personal
economy.
notes, I'll tell you, say, even though when we know
Weakest
to an
currency.
economist, but our economy is definitely not doing well. You know, you look at what is happening. Okay, look at the ranking.
Yeah, we did second.
Yes.
I think second worst economy, also weakest economy.
Weakest economy.
In no currency in Africa
Yes.
for 2025.
Then you are saying that we economy is very stable. How? You know, so sometimes the problem we are getting at Salone, that when you look at Salone, then they rank we most times high in certain things. Then it's because of the policies we have. You know, when government no say we want to win this particular thing, they will sit down and put together policies.
Okay.
And when you look at the international community, what they are looking for is policy. For example, now if you say we are fighting corruption, okay, you don't try for ensure say you get a document on fighting corruption, you get whistleblower documents, all of those policies where you don't put in place. These are the documents, these are the policies that they are going to use to actually rate the country per se. Not like when you come in country and look at what is happening, okay? But what is in black and white is what they are using to actually rate Salone. So I make Sunday say, hey, Salone don't go high in terms of fight against corruption. Come in country, yes, come in country, look at what is happening. You tend to say no, but this is not what is actually happening, you know, because the issues in country are different from what is in their policies. They are good in making policy. That is something I will tell you. This government good in making policies. They get several good policies, you know, but those policies, one, are not implemented, and two, they are just there for get international recognition, and also for ensure say those policies are actually implemented for the benefit of the country. So that is something I make me most times when they say Salone we are rated high in A, B, and C. I thought they look at I thought they say but pass because all of those things are doing it just for get recognition. But when you look at in country, the chief minister is talking about the economy. Look at the economy, okay? Look at the currency. Oh my goodness, you know, sometimes I can just say, like I said earlier, they can just say them here because they want to win people a heart. You know, and the people that we don't understand, the people that we don't know, now they had that they win. But not like an intellectual like we actually know where they read, okay, where they know what's in the happen, where they compare Salone with other countries. And you know, you see that sometimes when things are bad, they compare with other countries. But when you have to compare the good things with other countries, they say, hey, but we in Salone, we know to the other country there. But when it comes to bad things, for example, when you look at for prices, for example, price of fuel, okay, where they will be tell you say, hey, look at other countries, look at Liberia, look at Guinea. Yes, the price is high. When they want for increased price, they will compare the both countries and say, but in the manner of union or now we the low, so Uber can for go up. But when it comes to go to those countries, see what they are doing. Go to Senegal, you look at stable electricity. You go to Nigeria, you look at how the country they improve. Come back, you know. One of our artists be say, I don't know if like Mercy or so. He said when the people are they
see for they get a window
yeah,
seat.
and then they're going to get a window seats. Then they see other countries.
Okay.
Then they see what's in the happen in other countries. So when they come in the country, they're going to say, man, we are not doing nothing.
Okay, like Anto Francis, DW team. In 2025, we failed the MCC. Out of the 22 indicators, we just passed, I think, 9 or so, and we failed 13 indicators as well. And then, generally, how will you assess the electricity for 2025? Do you think it was a flip-flop? Do we handle it well? And your thought about the MCC quickly.
Reginald, before they go before, I know say normally in UK ask this question, but the question go back to you. On Christmas Day, we get lights in use.
It can't go.
Because for me, interestingly,
so it was a bad Christmas for you.
We'll not be getting lights
wow.
Due to fault. and that I know say it's a Christmas time and people are going to spend time with their family, but there should be like a backup team in case of emergency or something like that day. And we end up not get light till the 28th. And I asked the lights back now. And interestingly, I'm not the one they go walk and then stuff then they, but at the end of the day, I get for go to office because of the light. So here is the catch. The electricity has been a flip-flop for me in between there.
So
well, at the start of the year,
now not get it.
we still not get it right.
Okay.
At the start of the year, before it was okay. But after the incident will happen inside June, we found out say since the one ship left, the lights don't be on and off. We don't get with very convincing presidential energy spokesman way. When I'm being very convincing, extremely convincing person, can they call it Yumkela? He will give you statistics, he will give you analysis, he will give you potential. By the way, they're all
According to
potential.
him, we are making progress.
Well, they're all potential because internally, may you to know say the progress no day because we still get areas them with problems. Then the day you still get. Can you imagine say, okay, if he's talking about this index process and things them whether don't purchase from, if memory can serve me right, from was it September or October where they get a press briefing, they should have bought more transformer. Therefore, we don't buy Boku things them where they know say this new source, because I tell you for free today, if we actually get the kind of energy way Dr. Kane Yumkela say the new energy sector go get for provide, they will transformer they will get. I'll tell you they're not going to withstand the kind of power where go they send, because the one when at this normal current where they way below average, it's still about transformers them all about now this country. Then the other thing where I think I'm not going to not talk about the energy sector and not talk about is the thievery where they happen within them power stations, them, the cable them. We they get feedback say na community people and they do them thing and they, but I meant for understand recently from your own area because I decide for interact this whole holiday way and not be the go work. And I find out say most of the tenant the problem would they get, especially in our own power station within between our Sanders Street, Goy Street. Now that people are from the same heads and they go inside the power station after they commodity until they burn inside it. And this is something we get for stop. We they talk about being a patriotic Sierra Leone. We they talk about if Salon get for go before, we get for stop then certain bad sick then. And I meant for understand for that is because of one or two incentives where they can get to them guy there anytime with the power station can damage because people are desperate. And you know that Sanders Street area, it's a business area, so of course people can get shop, people that want lights, they need their AC, they need their freezers for their own because there are food and other business places than they. But I think you know warrants the EDSA officials them for the good
government secure mission Tihun get last year we them of course they take a lot of money indeed. You think that need for give you hope as we into 2026 now?
Well, with the hope.
Of course, you nobody mission to
Well,
get.
I anticipate me, I know the hope right now because we don't did the hope. Hope now something we need for hold on to say it go keep we going. But I don't anticipate because a lot of things them don't they go wrong, especially with the lights. They have been giving us statistics. I think for the very first time in my life since after I left university, I'd read a lot of books about energy. Just try for understand certain terminologies them for the what they put inside there, which is electrical terminologies. But at the end of the day, it all boils down to prospects. We not see actuality yet. Even I remember the last time they tell about developing the Black Hole Road site. And from when they start that project day, nobody don't come back and give feedback, say, oh, we are on this, but with the stall here. Government thinks we need just for sit there and wait. And sometimes then the wait can keep people anxious, can keep people in there. Me, I hopes, I anticipate say it will be a better thing because if it be a better thing, there will be much more improvement. Because I remember say now the introduction of stable electricity and bring Boku development in between the former government in home period, and I hope say something of the same, not to just boils down to Freetown because where would they talk about electricity? So man can feel say we are only focusing on Freetown, but if we boil back in the provinces, because if the NSSF gets stabilized, a lot of company will go there. I talked to Ami Paddy, he said one of the reasons to make a decide for opening company in Atongia. He said because in between say it will strive better in the province, but the only problem it was the light stability. It need light, it need constant light, and it not go the light generator because buying fuel it costs a lot for the business. So I hope I anticipate say the the provision of this electricity, where they tell us emission 300, with the hope and pray say it's not going to be just limited to Freetown.
It's going to be all over the country.
All
right, before I cancel for it quickly, so big winner happening every day on Epic Radio with Bomba Cash Out. Just 10 leons gives you a chance to win real cash instantly. Dial star 799 star 2 hash. The code again is star 799 star 2 hash. Choose your ticket, enter your orange money or Afri money pin, and you are in the draw. You win, the money goes straight into your mobile wallet. Bomba Cash Out, money is flowing, powered by MassLink, not for person under the age 18. Play responsibly. And also, winning cash has never been easy. Join Bomba Cash Out on Epic Radio. Today, of course, when I don't see just know somebody don't win, and more goes there, more win I think for the before the end of the show. So just dial star 799 star 2 hash, pick 1 to 10 tickets, enter your pin, and wait for the draw. Win and get paid directly into your Orange Money or Afri Money wallet. All right, so this is now the message we are for pass, and I will count from time to time. For yes, I don't know if you want to respond to the electricity crisis or the MCC way we also not do well plan for 2025.
Yes, I think the issue about electricity, we believe say this is not something we not for even discuss again.
Okay.
Because Salon, we don't pass the stage where we before the dinner host the light they can't see, light they can't tomorrow, light they can't on next tomorrow, light they can't the other day. And just within this holiday, all things we talk about blackout, me and my community are sleep without light. It was actually inconvenient for me. But they will look at what's on the happen within the energy sector. We know say there has been a lot of funding coming from donors and also governments. Don't they say they invest a lot when it comes to the energy, and we still say the Kappa ship. We the part of the stories the way you read earlier. We know say we've been getting backup from the Kappa ship.
We owe them. We up to now hold themselves.
We owe them millions of dollars. We don't go negotiate and talk.
The new minister talks we over. The minister now talks we over $100 million to cap our ship to one solar company and all.
Yes, so we say the chief minister believe the delegation with them and go Turkey, they go get the negotiation with the Kappa ship and then top management them and everything, and then come back and we say they've been going for review that particular contract, and then as we speak the contract was reviewed and we don't also sign another contract with the Kappa ship. But again, people don't say how sustainable the Kappa ship project is. Quite recently I've been there na Bumbuna. I go Bumbuna, the hydro self of itself. I go there, we've been go get a turn at the hydro day and go look at what's on the happen and everything. And I think say the issue where they happen are that we they put politics any side. Politics has eaten in the fabric of this particular country. If not for politics, this government for don't go na Bumbuna and invest in phase 2 na Bumbuna, wait for the give light rather than even buying light from the Kappa ship. But because somebody go want for say politics and everything, APC start this project and APC is the maker of this particular project, and they intend for just turn a blind eye to Bumbuna and focus on buying light. Where me I take and say this not a sustainable something. We for they try for discuss how do we generate electricity in this particular country? How do we generate real electricity instead of buying electricity? And I think these are what we call sustainability line. Now this thing we will look at again. And if they talk about mission 300 and everything, and I tell you, if we don't get it right at this particular point in time, it will be difficult for us to get it right. Now we get the mission 300, we even get the MCC, where a huge of that particular MCC compact will be win over 400 million until or so. They go to electricity. And I think say if we don't get it right at this point in time, it will be difficult for us to get them. So what did they say? We don't pass certain stage here now as a country. We still a cripple with things that we will not for the cripple again for. Regional Salon, we not for the even talk about light again. We not for the talk about water. All of those things that these are basic necessities the way we not for the cry again. But again, the thing has been that we not get a national agenda. You go to countries like Senegal, they have what we call national agenda. So when we say when a government come in for the next 5 years, you are going to prioritize that this is what is going to be your focus For example, within the next 5 years, yes, not saying not to do other things anymore, but your focus should be electricity. Try ensure say electricity, you do all what it takes for let we get, if not 100% sustainable electricity, but at least let we get like 80 to 90% sustainable electricity. So when other governments come, if they can build upon that 90 or 80%, for make 100%.
Right.
But here is a country they see when these governments come, it work. When other governments come, in they count a new manifesto. This new manifesto where they count, it different from this party manifesto. If this government don't meet, say this government don't begin to make A, B, and C road where it can terminate them. For example, when APC been in power, there was this project for that Makeni to Kamakwe road. That project was ongoing. When this government come, then terminate them for no good reason. No good reason. They terminate them. The Makeni to Kamakwe road. Go there right now, deplorable. The bridge where we don't even broke. That bridge here, as they tell you, for where that bridge broke, as we speak, they don't ever be land. Because
Whose bridge?
Makeni
the Makeni to Kamakwe bridge. Yes,
yeah.
that particular bridge here. Government don't ever be land. Because the thing is, we don't focus on politics rather than looking at the bigger picture of Sierra Leone. Who are living in those areas? They're Sierra Leoneans. They're not APCians. You know, you say they different APC than they. No, they are Sierra Leoneans. So if government want for actually ensure say government in, government out, we want for make Salo a better place. Now in fact we forget say let's have a national agenda.
Okay.
Where they work, look at the bigger picture of Sierra Leone,
All right.
not a political party. So
Okay.
if we work in that particular trend, I believe so they will get it right. And salon, electricity, if we not get it right with the Mission 300, with the MCC, it will be difficult for them to get it right again.
We definitely not get better time again. So it's our one for the one blend the last two topics because we not going to deal with all. We did talk about the foreign trips of the president in 2025 as to how much progress and counts to we locally here, and also discuss about the first lady highlights, major highlights from the first lady, the corridor holdings, the Kokoro Sagana parliament, and the SLPP NDC. We all know Senade, and some of these issues are related. So I would appreciate if you do one for me within 2 minutes, quick one, and then I'll go up in the full line. Let's start with Otin quickly. The Kokoros, the president in foreign trips, and I mean just highlights around the first lady.
I want to talk more about the Coidin holdings and the president in trip because
Okay,
I
go
got
ahead.
much
Talk to them.
knowledge
Go then to
for
them.
them two things and okay, for start with the Coidin holdings incident. I believe say in every worker, if you feel like you've been deprived in wherever you work, now you right for make sure say you channel and through the HR, and if the HR is not doing anything, it's right for me you go through labor. If labor says if not do anything, then you can protest. And when the protests come up, we say I would say the first lady came out and she was there saying that it could stand by the people. Then I think it's about almost 1 week after 1,000 of them people were sacked and cut off
Yeah,
for
lay off.
reason which was not explained, and the Anti-Corruption Commission said nothing. Every other people were there around. The Anti-Corruption Commission initially say they go investigate the matter. Then later on we had nothing, and at the end of the day now, so he left. And even the first lady says, if we initially say go stand by the people, we're not hearing anything about it, which is very sad because at the end of the day, these are Sierra Leoneans who lost their job, and at the end of the day, nothing, little or nothing was given to most of them, and at the end of the day, it just be another sad story again in the country. Which for me, I consider and say, if you know they do something, not go out in the public and say I will do this, because people of you such nature, everybody look up to you, everybody they expect much from you, everybody they expect say you for day and make sure say you do the right thing. If you can't, then at the end of the day it turn out to be a disappointment. The president in 36 travel in the years, yes, anytime go come, there is a good news. Like I say, news say president don't bring this, don't bring that day. But the actuality of not to be visible in the Sierra Leonean
Was
lives.
it worth it?
Well,
From your own opinion.
my own opinion, I think say some of the trips them way go, it could have allowed his cabinet, 1 or 2 members of his cabinet for go there and trip then they, because they could handle such. Because if you appoint them people and then for make sure say they handle certain things, them and you being in country at times is a little bit better because your present at times they give stronger opinion. And there was a lot of things he did before this year, like I remember when we did talk last year, I don't remember the right segment, but we are talking about what he did when initially he came into government, when he did check minus the evaluation from Wegi to all ministry. But personally, instead of the check with different ministry for make sure say they do certain things, them they find out at the end of the day say people let me afraid, people let me go work. Me answer me party maybe they work on one ministry which I will not call his name. And then they left us stay 9 o'clock. So until I cannot go about my business, I cannot go I can't house for can take something. They ask and say Sam, you know go work. He said now they wash for go. But when he did that, a lot of them went to work early. Find out they were not just there early, but they deliver, they handle issues there with people. But right now, go up your building recently, and one of the most crowded ministry in the Ministry of Lands. And anytime you go most here, you say this person where they can't to no day, or this person then a meeting, or this problem there and this problem there, and certain things, and they are emergency and they're dying. So we'd expect to say, let's go back to that intent, so people are going to feel impressed.
Thank you very much for the highlight of the First Lady and also the foreign trips of President Julius Bio from June 6 or so we travel to December 31st. It's 36 foreign trips, including different activities, inauguration ceremony, bilateral talks, a lot of other ones, then conferences, UNGA, which is the United Nations General Assembly, UN Security Council, etc., etc. Let get you bite on and quick one for up on the phone line.
Let me make this thing clear. It is not a crime for a president travel. President, he is the leader of this country, and there are times when you get functions them where they outside where you need for attend. You make mention of one hunger, but you also get other trips them where the president in presence not supremely needed in those functions.
You know that the graduation in Nigeria,
where you get ambassadors in those countries. You get people there, we get minister of foreign affairs. Okay, so there are some travel or some trip where these people be able to represent you. Why they appoint an ambassador in a country? That particular person, he is representing you in that country. So yes, the president before travel, like I say, but again, how often the president travel is the question. Now that we see a lot of time president they attend some function the way president not for attend. You know for attend them. So when this government they come in 2018, one of the things they were in campaign, check the manifesto, was the travel of the former president. He be the travel. When he say it cuts down travel expenses and everything, then you can't have power. You can't travel past the post where he say be the travel. So you see, so sometimes how sincere our leaders are. So for me, like I say, I don't have a problem with president for travel, but the manner in which the president travel is questionable.
You hope that this year I go with
and the issue here, when the government, when president travel, he is traveling with a delegation. A delegation, not to say I want to travel, a delegation. Bloated delegation, sometimes I will tell you. You know, crowded delegation. You know, so you see, and all of those things, that money there, not to in pocket they come out. Now from a consolidated fund. Anytime a president they travel, now from a consolidated fund. So if you go 50-man delegation, all of those 50-man delegation are we responsible for the hotel accommodation? So they go, are we responsible for the for flight tickets and everything? And quite recently, I've been seeing the president is going with a private jet. Who is paying? The government of Salo is paying for that private jet. We're paying for it. So, and the Ngotai said justification has been, president travel, but what is the car, what the passport in, we spend. That is just the justification they are giving.
We've seen that a lot from the head of communication at State House, Mike Bell.
I tell you so.
He said the travel and all it makes sense, talking about the money they would only receive from donor partners.
The thing what they say, some of them money then they, even if president is a lawyer, even if he's a lawyer, ambassador will represent who they get there. So it is not.
No, you see, the president only for
it is not mandatory. Say some of those funds can only come when the president is in attendance.
Okay.
No, nobody tells you that. We go get them some other money than they. When even we get an ambassador saying, "I'm here to represent the government of Sierra Leone," or "I'm here to represent the president," They know they say, no, we are not going to give you this money because the president is not here in attendance. Look at other countries. You see some of those countries. You hardly see, sometimes I can see some program the way president they go. They will call all other representatives from other countries. The president. You go say the minister of foreign affairs from Nigeria, the ambassador of Liberia, they see the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. He's the only president in attendance. Other governments are sending in their ambassadors. They are sending their minister of foreign affairs. Not that themselves no one go.
Okay.
But sometimes you look at how do we prioritize. If we say this is what now so for do so. Papa President, 2026, we not say they not travel, but some travel the way say ambassador able go represent you there, left ambassador, or minister of foreign affairs able represent you, left and let go, let go represent you, okay? Because you get other things there for do.
All right, thank you so much for the. I'm afraid time not to be best friend. I'll take calls and I'll take few calls and come back to me man for respond. Please keep our 1 minute. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Regina.
Yes, Commander Jibo, happy New Year. Go ahead quickly.
My brother, same to you, my brother. Well, my brother, then to get this hold on, don't drop the match for the good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you very much. You have to stand for that kind of truth here. Regina, even ethically, when you all don't pay attention, when I can get that kind of money, to me, I can smile, I can get it. But there are certain politicians, the way they can do a building. I know you want call. Because he has training. One of the ordinary people and comment by the people. But today go out there, don't see challenges, don't see frustrating. And when they come, whether the minister, if they talk something will not reflect on the ordinary people. Where are we going? This is painful. When the minister they talk, how the brother talk to. They get right at them, they get out of them. When they don't build their statements, but why then they talk fine so the international body, the partner, because they get more money that this country let them see say all okay. But remember, we all get for their account. Really, watching them politicians and they talk against you.
Okay.
Being APC, being HPC, I don't care. But they are all. They're not for the ordinary people. I'm telling you, watching them at the ground. And what did they do? But make them take time so everybody get for their account.
All right, thank you, Commander Jibo.
My brother, I didn't do.
All right, yes, Commander Jibo didn't do no more. Yeah, 079994993. Please keep our 1 minute. Hello, good morning. Name side call you from.
Good morning. Happy New Year to you all.
Yes, sir. Happy New Year.
Now, I can't tell the call from Obgon. Look, the money where Elsa, therefore, Peter, car powership. All the government offices, then they give them money. Every year, then they give them money. That money, then they give them. Why they not they take or pay Elsa bill? Water rates, they not they pay. Now, that money, then they give them for pay water rates, pay lights bill, pay tax, pay NRA. But they not they pay none. Then they take and say government to government. How the company to go before? Why they don't pay one cent? Thank you very much.
Thank you, per contest. 079994993. 079994993. Please keep our 1 minute. Still get for the Moriba contest, staff writer for Calabash newspaper, and also get Francis D.W. Hudson, a journalist and also a writer and social commentator. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Regina, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year to everybody in our Epic Radio.
Yes.
Auntie Abigail from Leicester Road.
Yes, Auntie Abigail.
This like phone at the shop, but I'm not saying that we spend yesterday all day. Just imagine, first day inside the year. And so we started with blackout. Savings and I.
Who signed a Leicester Road?
Yes. Savings and I. I answer them now. We they pay for them. Now let's stop on. Thank you.
All right, Auntie Abigail, thank you. 07999949993. Take more calls in the program this morning and come back to me, guest them for respond. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Happy New Year to everybody.
Yes,
at
sir.
the
Wish you the
station.
same. Yes, sir.
And I'm in Sulcott at the College Cambia District, Bamoluma, aka Love Salon.
All right. How Cambia?
And no problem, Daddy.
Okay, go ahead.
Happy New Year. Really, the commentator at the radio station, they at the right point. We leaders then at this country, they disappoint you past mark. And with expectation, then when they indicate that the manifestation, they will not become a reality. So with this, with the urge the politician and you are lying, they tell you the facts what they do. What they do, lying they tell you say they do this or they do. Looking at the basic needs ways when they expect at the end of the day, they are not met. So yes, still back today we don't start other new year. 2026 now new phase. So they are the big then line no can fake we. We all as alone with not to America we know what they pass now. If you don't do the correcting, nobody no need for talk. All my talk and say yes, you don't correcting. With this, I tell you plenty. Thank you, the commentator. Like keep on the good job. Thank you.
079-994-993. If you call, someone will take and then try for the cutting down of the program this morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Reggie.
Yes, sir. Good morning, and I'm so happy.
And I'm sorry again from Central.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
One, you get another food here too. 2 points are the challengeable. The first one is the president of the attend program. They will one give you a set of state. It's very untrue.
Aye, why?
I come. You see this podium. Now you want a global stage, a global village. Since they have been, you don't need for cancer person. We will know. This issue of that, he said they abandoned that contract. Then the people already, like PC and states are correcting themselves. You know, what you mean is expect most of them guys are already carried to studio, but they will get solution with the profile. But most things are, when they come, when they bash up your post, when they profile solution, there are few.
No, now if you the year 2025.
I come. Then Melvin, other one, Dr. Moina, they will come and do very well. Really profile solutions how the country for go before.
Okay.
But when I'm most sure they can for just, you know, it's unfortunate that this man not going to be fly. No president of the and so let's keep here. Not to the government they fund them. Some countries they really invite you, they fund you trip for come and go. So now we the black saloon pass some of them here with the IBM fingers. Thank you, my brother.
079-994-993. After the program, he guest then go respond, and then we close down for today. Hello, morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Ishmael Allentown.
Yes, Ishmael, go ahead.
Happy New Year to now.
Wish you the same, sir.
In the first place, I just want to the line of an answer. Which they recommend to this station with all humbleness. Yeah, they will get the side of the other people the way matter. Also, for just they invite few people no more, go talk about waiting and no. I am highly disappointed at that bodyguard.
Why?
They talk as if nothing would not be alright about. When it's to electricity, we must kudos to government. From 16 to 33% from development. Yeah?
Okay.
So now we choose the country to own out now in the station. Yeah, big. That man to me now left. But we are sensing the opposition there.
No. I just got to call it. It's not. It's a colleague. And please, the standard of review. We no need for count. We need count for the count politician. Then we count two people. APC, SLPP. But now colleagues them. Then they give their own view on things that way. Then they follow it. They do research boards and all. Yeah. So just know that. Hello. No, we take two calls more and then we wrap up. Hello.
Good morning. This is Abakar from
Yes, Bakar, why?
These are the problem. You see, the brothers, they're reading at the studio, are the most powerful people there. And then people there, they speak the heart of the ordinary citizen of this country. These are the problem. If the people and they swear the country, and then they blame the two political parties, then that's some of the ways in this, let me see. And this country, I'll not tell you lie. His Excellency the President, he don't travel past all the presidents they ever in the history of this country. You know, one day then this country has to complete 1 month. It's not for complete 1 month, 1 day. Make certain things and they happen, by explaining the explain here. His Excellency the President, he gets ambassador, not only ambassador, he gets deputy ambassador. Then he gets people and where they represent her. Then watch again the cost of price of foods. They come in meat-yes and they sell yes. 170, 180,000. You meet dollars 750,000. Dollar they to 2 million something. The rest they over close to $1 million. When they say the president they do well, with the impress all over in the game.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you.
My president, they give the president. So if you want to come pretend like my brother na central, I really surprised at that. It's like in America, indeed. Within a salon, they so far they make push. Thank you.
One more call at the taken wrap up 07994993. Just one last lucky call, and then we'll wrap up the program for today. Just one more, and then we basically close the phoning of the program. All right, I think I don't get the last lucky caller. Please, okay, let's squeeze in this person. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Do a 1 minute quickly. Go ahead. Your name and inside the call from.
Sure. So there is some man saying let them give the information. But if the man don't call the program, if the government will list everything. So if we don't call the sense for making then we'll put the solution up for do. Not to put the council in already saying I will. You are please. Tell me thank you.
All right, I don't take any more calls again. We start with everybody. This time start with Otin. Quickly, we are wrapping up. You respond to the callers. Any final message?
Well, the only thing I will say out to the callers that most of working at times we're professionals, not like we decide any party. Now waiting with the see. Because actually most of the time we write the news too now, but when after we write the news, the actuality will not see. It's just promises. But one thing I go tell Sierra Leoneans them out there say is that if you think say any of your opinion or they give bias, you yourself can do your self-investigation. You yourself can go around and ask people them because at the start of the year, normally like next week, so I go for the in town and they ask people they're waiting people and think generally random places they're not gonna tell people them when and how and do that video they which I go post online for me will get Sierra Leoneans and they tell me waiting to think about this new year, waiting at the feedback because when you tell people and say this now waiting we can get the social media slang like we can say what I got versus waiting at other versus what I got now two different things. Them this is what happened and it don't tell with politicians, especially in this digital era, not to like Tarita the way if I want information I can pass I get for good in person. At times now I just need for call somebody and tell and say you don't need for explain to me. Put the phone video call and show me around and you yourself go see visible, you go see by hand and all other things them they talk about. So it's important that each and every one of we for make sure say you go out there not to just no more waiting that they tell you yourself go check. If you get the chance, you get the money, you get the resources, you yourself can go do your personal investigation so that you go able to hold them people accountable so that Salon will develop and Salon will go before may not be the Salon of yesterday.
Thank you very much, Francis DWT. Remember, say they can do the epic bomber cash out draw as well after the guests then take the exit. So stay tuned. If you don't do you subscribe it, do I want them because you still get chance. You never can tell that maybe you will be part of the fortunate winners shortly. For the
yes, I think say Salon winner. Democracy and we get freedom of speech and everything. So Olman gets a right for giving opinion. You know, just like we asked, they give me opinion on all of those issues. So the callers themselves get rights to the opinion. And most times, like me, so not the first delivery say, hey, the opposition or this so because Salon, the thing has been when you critical on government, they class you for being a member of the opposition. So it's not something that is new. It's not something as long as genuinely. Me no say I hold no party card for no political partner in this particular country. I'm doing my job, and so if you think say I'm critical on your government and you think say you class me for being on opposition, should I be jittery about it? No, because I'm conscious I deserve. So I'm not even jittery about waiting people say you being on opposition. This narrative we don't destroy this particular country because we they put politics all side we they put politics, and these are things that are happening. You know, a caller they say now other country they sponsor the president in trip. Let the person come and tell me whose trip way other government don't sponsor because they invite you for camp program. They talk about say there's never been a time a program when only President Biogode. The graduation ceremony, who's other president will be there?
The one in Nigeria.
In Nigeria. Let him tell me who's other president will be there. If not all of presidents will be there. You know, some of those things we are not just saying them because we want to paint a bad picture of the government. But we are saying them for let we put government on and so for not say any person will not let criticize that you are not a leader. A leader should be criticized, and when they criticize you, if you go to a drawing board, sit, look at where the criticism is coming from, and look at how you're going for address those things going forward. The policy is not the profile solution. The solution one I don't tell president that in 2026, cut down the travels, send ambassadors, send the minister. That's a solution. For this too much travel, for it stop. Because all of those things then they look at we wage bill and everything. You get and see where they do them. So the Kamakwe road, where the person say, I don't know why they cut that particular road day, you not get need for sit down and say why I need for go why government. Okay. That particular contract was ongoing and government and cut them. I made mention and say then go take and say that particular place there now APC the day, but that is not it. They are Sierra Leoneans.
Okay.
That is the ball of contention here. Regardless of say majority of them maybe they might belong to the APC also, but these people are Sierra Leoneans. So you don't go say they call the contract because of A, B, and C. And I will tell you, when the bridge, where we connect, where come out free on the go bow or so, cut off, it was constructed within a twinkle of an eye. When the bridge don't cut off like Makeni Road, up to now, it's over 1 year, that bridge you not even touch up. People are strayed. So those are the things where they pick out and let government know say this is what is happening. And so people just think say before they come, yes. Okay. Nobody know they say government not do good. Nobody know they say 2025 government not do nothing good. Okay? Government has done certain things, but we need to point out the gray area themselves where governments not do well. So government gonna say 2026 we need for
thank you very much
and do better.
Thank you very much. In him na Fodimo, you are content staff writer for Calabash newspaper. Thanks to Francis W. Otin, a colleague, journalist, and also a writer and social commentator. Thank you guys for being with us here. The first review segment, and one of the first two people we get this year for Cam Review.